Y'all like ghosts?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little afraid, actually. It's a little early for October. Are you sure?
Apparently, Digimon Liberator thinks it's perfect time for spooky season because they released a single brand new Digimon the other month. And it's a spooky scary man on a spooky scary line that's sort of cohesive, but it's all old Digimon plus this brand new one.
I never looked at Digimon Ghost Game. This will be exciting.
I haven't either. Comment below if you want us to cover the Ghost Game lines, because I would like to. We are going to be talking about 5 Digimon today, specifically. All spooky, scary themed. Ooh.
I'm gonna have such an unfair advantage if only one of them is new.
Oh yeah, no, Mitch will win today. You guys have a chance too, because 2 of these 5 we have talked about in a previous video before. When you see them, I think you will be genuinely upset and also very excited that you will probably remember the names of them.
It couldn't be.
It is. You guys will figure it out soon enough. We're gonna just dive straight into it. We're not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna go right into round 1. Yeah, so we're starting off with this first little spooky little guy. It's an old Digimon with some new updated artwork from Liberator. So it's high quality and we love that. And gonna be honest, I really like this design and my heat's turning on. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna time scream like the earliest I've ever time screamed in a video.
It's not. Wait, what are the rules?
Mega Man video.
I don't care anymore. I'm a time god. Get fucked.
It was.
Sorry.
Oh my god, it's a real cough now.
True sliders, rise up in the comments if you know what a time scream is. Here is round number 1. It's this guy.
Yes!
He's quite cool. I actually really like his design.
That thing is rad.
Yeah, the design's awesome.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck. I love him.
Is the name gonna make me mad?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Have we seen this before?
No, this is not like the one you've seen.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like,
No.
I don't recognize this. Uh-oh.
No, round 2 and 3 you've seen. This one you
Okay.
Yeah.
Love this.
Here are your name options for this very cool, flamey dude. Is this Ghostmon, Espermon, Wispmon, or Spiritmon? Mitch has to go last, obviously.
Obviously.
I'll pick Wishmon.
Okay.
I don't know. Espermon feels too. I don't know. Tyler likes Mob Psycho too much, and they call them Espers.
Fair.
I'll just not take any more time. Ghostmon. I'm wrong.
Okay. I assumed that you were going to say that Espermon sounded too much like Espimon, which we've done recently.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
Now, Mitch, one of them is correct. Who was correct?
Well, you see, I actually don't know this one.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, I just helped you out because I assumed you knew
assist.
it. So I narrowed down your options.
I was gonna say Wispmon anyways.
Okay.
I like it.
And shockingly, Mitch has chosen the wrong option. The correct answer is Ghostmon. Nico starts off with a point, and Mitch doesn't. You guys have more of a chance than I even realized, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This thing is Ghostmon?
It's just Ghostmon.
It's Ghostmon.
He's a ghost.
I mean, yeah.
I liked Wispmon better.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I was very proud of that
is
one.
good.
I kind of would have liked them all more than Ghostmon. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yo, look at the definition.
More going on than just
look
to
at
be
the-
called a ghost.
Look at the palm of his hand. Why is that so defined? You've heard of a butt chin. Brother's got a butt hand.
Yeah, he's fully manifested his hand into a solid form so he can just fondle and grope all of the human people.
Don't like that. Let's move on.
Probably.
I'm just surprised that this existed so late in the game, and there hadn't yet been a Ghostmon.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
this
kind
is
of weird.
it's not recent, but it's more recent.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
remember the year he came out. Someone please put it in the comments below because I didn't write it down. But
Yeah, it's alarming. Actually, this is the first time Ghostmon has been used.
That's
Yeah.
part of the reason I thought I was wrong. I was like, there has to, like, the art on this is too good and too high res.
well, that's
Like,
because
this
that's
is-
the Liberator specific art, not his original art. It's updated. Yeah.
Oh,
But still, it
okay.
being newer and being Ghostmon's.
Yeah. Still.
I'm going to look it up now because I don't actually know what year he came out.
Do it.
And I'm curious.
Do it.
Probably 2004.
He came out in 2020. That is much more recent than I expected.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I kind of expected it, but I was also expecting it to be way older than I had assumed.
Yeah.
All of the other forms we're going to talk about, other than the brand new one, are significantly older than that. Here's his card art. One of his card arts. My favorite version of his card art has some of the other forms we're going to be talking about, so I will not show it, unfortunately. But it was him running away with a Sharpie with faces drawn on said Digimon that I can't spoil yet. It's quite good. But this one looks like Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's fun too.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the eyes are horrifying, actually.
Yeah. I like that the one on the side looks like they just blew up the center one, and it's like quality loss because it's like they just blew it up. So I kind of hate that, but you know.
I was gonna say I think that's what they did, but
Control V twice.
Yeah, that's really what happened.
it looks like that's what they did, but then like there's tiny details that are different, like the fire on the sides are different shapes, and there's a lot less coming out of the top of the hat.
What I want to know is why are all of them lined up just going, "Let me hear you sing!" Like,
because it's Nightmare Before Christmas. They're about to do a musical number. Here's the lore for Ghostmon. He is a ghost Digimon that is often witnessed flying over graveyards. Although it doesn't like to show its face due to its timidness and shyness, it is a kind-hearted Digimon that helps those in need without being noticed by them by becoming invisible.
Oh, yes. Timid and shy. The classic pose.
Yeah. Too much Riz for a shy boy, in my opinion. We're going to go into attacks now for this guy. Attacks. He has 2 attacks, and I made up one. And if you tell me which attack I made up, you'll get a point.
Okay.
So, here are your options. We have Little Plasma, Soul Flame, and Jack Raid.
I like Little Plasma.
I don't like Jack Raid.
Are you picking Jack Raid?
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle, are you picking Little Plasma, or did you just like Little Plasma?
Yes to both.
Okay.
Part of me wants to pick Little Plasma because a lot of Digimon have like little or small or petite in like rookies specifically in their attack names. And it seems too convenient, but I will keep it interesting and say Soul Flame.
Cool. I think this happened last time, but in keeping it interesting, Mitch has landed on the correct answer. I came up with Soul Flame. Here's what these other 2 attacks do. Some fun stuff. Little Plasma fires weak energy shots from its palms.
Wow.
So it is just
intense.
Little Plasma. Jack Raid turns invisible moments before charging and crashing into the enemy, striking them from behind while they are in a state of confusion.
Nothing personnel, kid.
That's a lot of text to just say sneak up on you.
Surprise tackle.
You're right. Yeah, we are moving into round 2. Again, these are 2 and 3 are going to be two Digimon we've talked about before. And some core moments from FBS history, if we're being honest. Some of our earliest Digimon quiz moments.
Oh God!
Here is what Ghostmon turns into.
I knew it.
That's right, he's back. It's your favorite.
Not this fucking thing. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Here's some fun trivia. I feel like I brought this up before, but in the anime, because Josh and I were watching it, in the anime, they point at this guy and they're like, "This is Blankmon. He's a loser. He has no friends."
He is a loser. He does have no friends. And what is his name? I wonder if Kyle and Yiko remember. I think they probably will because of the trauma. Is this Darkmon, Spookymon, Bakemon, or Yakumon?
Oh, okay.
You know it?
I was like, God, I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Nico, what are your opinions?
I mean, if I'm being real, I don't fully remember, but Bakemon, right?
Yeah, that's the one that like shouted out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy loves apple
Yeah,
fritters.
it's Bakemon. Everyone is getting a point.
Did you just make a joke of that spelling bake?
Wow.
No.
Fucking cool.
I'm so...
It's such a significantly more layered, deeper reference that no one's gonna understand.
You think he makes such a simple reference as baking? No, Mitch crafts only the deepest of references. Shit's like a motherfucking onion. There's layers, Nico.
You know what has less layers? Yaku, I literally just put bake into Japanese. And that's what it was.
Part of me was really hoping these were just the exact same 4 options from the first time we
They were
brought them
not,
up.
because one of the options was Ghostmon, which I would not be able to reuse again.
Yeah.
And as a reminder, Bake comes from Obake, which means ghost in Japanese. So it is technically just Ghostmon again, but Japanese.
It's Hostmon because they removed the first letter.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Here's his card art. One of his card arts anyway. Well, look at him.
Hate him still.
Spooky is a little cummy embryo with a little heart on the ground in front of him. That's fun. I like how well rendered his teeth are in this, though. It's quite cool.
Nope. I hate him
feel
still.
like
he's still an enemy of
How big
the
is
state.
he?
I feel like it's an unrelated baby. Is that an unrelated baby?
I have to assume that's his baby form, but I don't know.
But it's aquatic.
I don't even know
it's
what
aquatic
the
Digimon.
name of that baby form is, so I can't look it up. I'm not as familiar with the little babu forms.
I'm looking this up. I swear I'm not cheating.
Well, while you look that up, I'm going to give you the lore for Bakemon, so I can fully educate you on your favorite Digimon. He's a ghost Digimon completely covered by a cloth over its head. As it is a wicked being born from darkness, it is said that computers possessed by Bakemon instantly have their systems destroyed. Everything within the cloth is wrapped in mystery, and it is rumored that a portion of the shadow of its true form has become a black hole. It dislikes direct attacks because its fighting strength isn't great.
I have an opinion or a theory.
Oh, okay.
Theory. Anytime any one of you, dear sliders, has commented, wow, it's kind of weird that Kyle's microphone's a little quiet. Or it's kind of weird that you hear a little humming thing. I see you comment that. I see it. It's this motherfucker messing with my technology.
Oh, okay. I don't think anyone's ever actually talked about that.
I've seen comments.
Have you?
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, they were me.
I haven't
You're
either.
gaslighting us, but okay.
No. I have a couple alt accounts, and I always make sure to mention when Kyle's mic is low.
Okay.
They're all Nico. He posts them just long enough for me to see them, deletes them, and now it's just gaslighting me.
I was like, I just tell you directly in Discord, hey, you fucked up.
I wonder if there's just like a single strange linking factor to these. But no, Bakemon, as far as I can tell, Bakemon and this in training have absolutely zero relation beyond something vaguely physical.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, the little babu?
Little babu.
Well, that little babu probably wants to grow up to be a Bakemon because he's like, look at it. I'm a little white. I'm a little ghost shaped. I'm going to grow up to be just like you. And then he turns into a fish or some shit. He's going to be real sad. It's like when you're a kid and you want to be a basketball player and then you grow up to be like 4'12".
Yeah.
And you just can't. That's 5 foot, but you know.
My birthday is on February 48th.
Brother, just call me 6'-3".
Well, we're going to go into attacks now for Bakemon. Bakemon has a whopping 6 attacks.
Jesus.
I have selected 3 of them and then added a fake one in. So you're going to be selecting from 4 and just tell me which one I made up.
Part of the description was that it doesn't like head-on attacks, and it has 6 attacks?
Just because it dislikes direct attacks doesn't mean it won't fuck you up if you try it.
It said its physical attack power is weak.
There's be like a full body tackle that involving fainting to the left, a full body tackle involving fainting to the right.
That would be really fun.
I thought you were gonna lead into like it's ghost tackle and Bake tackle and Yaku tackle.
Here are your options. We have Hell's Hand, Death Charm, Shadow Smog, and Ghost Chop.
He even got real hands there.
He even got real hands.
They're ghost hands. You can't see them.
I feel like it's got to be Hell's Hand or Ghost Chop. I have to pick one of them.
But which one are you picking?
I'll make it easy for you. I'm choosing Ghost Chop. There's no
Then
shot.
I'm choosing
this
Ghost
bitch
Chop. There's
Okay,
no shot
two
this
people.
bitch Chop.
2 people picking Ghost Chop. Kyle, are you going to conform or be different?
I just can't get over it. Ain't got no hands. I'm gonna pick Hell's Hands.
Okay. You guys went really hard on the fact that he has no hands.
Yeah.
And picked both of the real attacks involving hands. I came up with Shadow Smog. No one gets points on this.
Good.
Cool.
There's no shot this boy
Good.
Chop.
No shot. This boy Chop.
I'll believe it.
I'll tell you what the description of Ghost Chop is. Karate chops the enemy. That's the full description. Nothing special about it.
Fucking shot.
He just karate chops.
I hate this guy.
But does he like feint to the left or to the right or something?
It just says karate chops the enemy. Hell's Hand.
At least fate to the left.
Hell's Hand, also
got,
called
like-
Dark Claw, also called Zombie Claw, also called Night Claw, extends a giant decaying hand from underneath its cloak to attack the enemy.
So there is a hand under
It's got
there.
hands.
I get a single decaying hand, I guess. A giant single decaying hand.
I really want to believe that it's like the Ghost Chop isn't with its own hand, and it's just like a foam finger that it has.
That would be really
What if it's
funny.
like what if it's like reverse puppet? So like the hand comes out of the bottom instead of going up into it.
I mean, that seems to be the case. It did say there was a black hole inside of him. Maybe he's pulling someone else's hand from another dimension.
Oh.
I hate it.
Zeus himself.
And Death Charm.
Steve, get your hand close to the hole. Steve, I need you.
That was my favorite.
need your hand.
That was my favorite scene in Interstellar.
Blues
When-
Clues.
The greatest crossover. That was the biggest plot twist of Interstellar, is that it was a tie-in with Blues Clues. That shit rocked my world.
He's just like pounding on the
Wow.
window going, no! And he's like, I can't find the notebook. He's like, it's right there!
Welcome to the SS Blues Cruise.
Death Charm casts an evil spell of darkness that washes over the enemy and saps away its life. And isn't that really cool? And we're just gonna
Wow.
go right on into round 3. Wouldn't you know it? Round 3, it's a Digivolution, but one that stays at the exact same stage. They are both the exact same level, yet it still counts as another form, and of course, it's got the hat.
Yeah.
So at least that should make you happy to know that it's not technically a new stage. It's the same stage. It's just, it evolves without evolving.
It evolves horizontally.
Yes, it's a horizontal evolution. That's the perfect way
Slide
of describing
evolution.
it. I have to
still hate
imagine.
it.
I have to imagine once again you guys are going to remember the name, but
Find out.
for the sake of the game, here are your options. We have Soulmon, Scaremon, Evilmon, and Oogie Boogiemon.
Nothing jumped out to me this time.
Oh, okay.
I know it's one of two.
Okay. I don't.
Impressive.
Which two?
It's certainly between
Oogie
Oogie
Boogiemon.
Boogiemon.
It's certainly between Oogie Boogiemon and Oogie Boogiemon. I don't want to say.
Yeah. I don't remember. I
All right.
remember Bakemon.
It's
but I
between
don't remember.
Soulmon and Evilmon, and I think I know what I'm choosing.
Okay, I'll pick Scaremon.
Oh, I think I'm fairly sure this is Soulmon.
Mitch, is he correct? He is. It's Soulmon. Mitch and Nico get one more point.
I'm glad I didn't
Did
get
you
this. I'll
did
put it
you
from this
use
guy.
Evilmon whenever we saw this thing the first time too?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay.
I didn't really look it up. I
That's
thought I
fair.
could use the same exact answers, and then I remembered that Ghostmon was one of them, and then I went, never mind. I'll just come up with new ones.
Shit.
So it's whatever. Here's the card art for Soulmon. Wow, look at him. There's 3 of them. And he's going, ah.
I kind of really dig the back right one.
Yeah, he's
I
got a
dig none
vibe
of
to
them.
him.
They all suck.
No,
The
they're all
hat
great.
looks really shitty and gross on the one in the front.
They're standing in front of Luigi's mansion. It's pretty cool.
Well, they're
Oh!
losers. They have no friends. They don't need to shower or look presentable for anyone.
Here's the lore for your favorite Digimon, Soulmon. He's a ghost Digimon constructed from a cursed virus program, as it was a Bakemon that took in data of mages that appear in fantasy stories. The black hat it wears raises its magical power. Because of that, its attacks that make use of curses or magic are tremendously powerful. So it is, quite literally, a Bakemon that read Harry Potter. That's all it is.
What's your Patronus? What's your Pottermore?
What's your Pottermore?
Yikes.
Yeah, dog.
God.
Yeah, you never done your Pottermore fucking sorting hat quiz, dog? Come on.
I'm a Hufflepuff, and y'all can suck my fucking chode.
I fucking love Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. High five through the camera. High five me through the high five me through the camera.
Yeah, that gets 5 big booms.
Okay.
Boom.
No.
I'm so sorry your friend died. That gets 5 big
That's the same energy as like.
Boom. Gets 5.
That's the same energy as the like, hey Guru, my dog just died. Let's go!
Jesus God. So Soulmon has 5 attacks, not 6. You'll be happy to know that 2 of them are Hell's Hand and Ghost Chop again.
Good.
So I have not included them in these options. Here, there's 3 real ones and a fake one. And if you tell me the fake one, you get a point. We have Necromagic, Curse Body, End Trance, and Energy Drain.
Jesus, this is a pivot.
A little bit. But don't forget, he can still be chopping.
You know,
He can't be.
I just watched a big ass video ranking every single Crash Bandicoot level in every single game from worst to best.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pick End Trance because that's very Crash Bandicoot.
Yes. End Trance.
On account of End Trance.
Do have a big blue head.
I want to pick Necromagic.
Okay.
Just feels very different than everything else you've shown us.
That's fair.
I think Energy Drain feels different than anything else. However, I'm going to choose Curse Body because I don't think you thought this hard, but if I'm not mistaken, there is a Pokemon ability called Cursed Body.
I did have that thought when I came up with that fake answer that this might be a Pokemon thing, but I didn't double check myself. Nico gets a point. I came up with Curse Body.
That's what they replaced Gengar's Levitate with.
That
The one-
is the first time that that logic hasn't burned me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I think
that
it
is like
might
the
be
first
the
time
first
Nico
time
called his shot and got
in
it.
history.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't even, it was, you said, I thought it might have been.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, and I'm not going to look it up because I can't come up with anything better. Necromagic releases the souls of the dead upon the enemy as a stream of glowing particles, a swarm of bats, darkness, or a monstrous ghostly hand.
Oh, okay.
Or. Not all.
all of
those
those
options.
Yeah, that would have been
Last but
way too
certainly
much.
not least.
Prestidigitation. His favorite thing.
Are you ready for it, folks?
Entrance. Speaking of big blue heads, Entrance drops a huge skull on the opponent. So.
Megamind. Oh
my gosh! Wow! Energy Drain. You'll never guess what this does. It drains the enemy's energy by striking them or inhaling.
Said, you mother, you want to step to you? All right.
I like that he's
just like, all right, you've asked for it.
I love that he is 99% mouth and still has the option of draining your energy with his fucking hands anyway.
Yeah, he's like, Sans, nah, not today.
We are moving on to round 4. Another old Digimon, but one that we have not talked about on the show before. And he makes sense as an evolution of Soulmon / Bakemon, but he's not like, they're not identical. But you'll see, it's this guy.
Oh.
I love this guy.
I like him.
He's
okay.
consistently underperformed every time I've had him in a game, but I love him.
I don't like that the chain and ball is attached to the scythe.
Well, it's like a really, really, really mal-balanced Kusarigama.
It's, that ball is unproportionately small. for how large that blade is.
Wasn't
Kyle.
expecting this.
I was like, Kyle looks confused.
Okay.
See, it's the ghostly sheet man, but his hat evolved.
Also love that the eye insignia on the ball is kind of like a Sheikah eye from Zelda. Love that.
That's fair. That's why this is Shikamon, except it's not. Is this Reapermon, Shinigamimon, Ozramon, or Phantomon?
I like Phantomon. That's silly.
I'll just go for Reapermon, I guess.
Okay.
Like, I could see it being other ones, but I don't know. With the way that this naming of this line has gone so far, I guess.
Okay. Mitch.
Oh
correct?
no. I wasn't saying I was choosing Phantomon.
Oh, you're not choosing Phantomon. Okay.
No, I just said I like it.
Okay.
Kyle started talking.
What are you picking then?
Well, now that you said who's correct, I'm going to stick with Phantomon.
I might have been misleading. But okay.
That's right. Die. It's Phantomon.
Yeah, it's Phantomon.
I wanted to pick Shinigamimon.
Oh,
You
okay.
knew I would know exactly what you were doing too. Damn you.
Well,
I
since
targeted you so specifically.
Yeah. You knew. You fucking knew, you piece of shit.
since Nico didn't pivot, he is in the lead, if my math is correct, with 5 points because Mitch missed Ghostmon.
That might be the most I've had in a Digimon video ever.
It's quite possible.
No.
Kyle's keeping it real at 1, so I don't know if he can make a comeback, but
I stopped thinking about
Yeah.
points in this quiz because I knew it didn't matter.
Kyle is representing us.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
on
go get
some
him,
other
buddy.
kind of shit.
Yeah. Go get him for us, I guess. Ooh, yeah.
it's also
I'll hold
be
it down
noted-
back here.
should be noted that the like untranslated version, like just the normal Japanese spelling of Phantomon's name is with an F, and I hate that.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered that
I
shit.
checked it, and it was like in the dub, they did change it to be correct, I guess. But the typical spelling is with an F.
Now all I can hear
Anyway,
is that
here's his
damn
card art.
TikTok of the double Phanta Madness TikTok is all I can hear now that you said it starts with an F. And,
I don't know what that
Double
means.
Phantom Madness.
yep, got that double Phantom Madness.
I have that Fanta in my system.
I have genuinely no idea any of the things that are being said right now, and I feel old as hell. I'm just gonna pivot and read his lore and walk away from that.
I just wanted to say the card kind of looks like a Soul Calibur like character profile image.
You know, it really does. I can definitely
I was
see
gonna
that.
say he looks like he should be on the cover of Wizard of Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Actually, that's also very fitting.
Put that up.
That is the most fun 5 out of 10 game I've ever played in my life.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
That's
I think it's more
accurate.
than 5.
Okay.
Phantomon is a Reaper-like Digimon holding a gigantic sickle and chain. It is a higher class of ghost Digimon compared to Bakemon, so when a person is possessed by a Phantomon, spelled with an F, they are in their last moments, and it comes upon them when they die completely. There is a crystal shaped like an eyeball hanging from its neck, and similar to Mammon's crest. Y'all know who Mammon is, obviously.
Of course.
It is able to foresee everything with its power of clairvoyance in order to perceive those that are close to death. It is said that the interior of the cloth which conceals its body leads to a separate dimension from the digital world.
Yeah.
Probably hell.
That's a fair assumption.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain Mammon isn't even a Digimon. It's just very coincidentally a demon's name that has the Digimon naming convention of Mon at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't know what a Mammon is.
I know that Memon is something in demonology. I had the inclination to believe that it was like Satan's son, but I could be wrong about that.
Time to Google
I'm not going to
Mammon.
look it up because
First thing that came up in the autofill was Mammon, hell of a boss. So that was all you need to know.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Yep, that's it.
I enjoy Hell of a Boss. You can take that as you will. We're going to attacks now.
I don't know anything about it.
My girlfriend had me start watching it. I've enjoyed it so far. I will admit.
I think Keith
not
David
proud to
is in
admit
it.
that, but I think it's fun.
If you cosplayed Alistair at a con and I see you, it's on site. It's I will kill you.
Wow.
Live action, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but with a knife in his hand.
Jesus Christ.
You heard it here, folks. Send in on Twitter all of your fan submissions of you cosplaying Alistair. Hell of a boss.
We're going to pivot from that and go into Phantomon's attacks. He has 3, and I made up one, except I didn't make up one. The one I made up is which we'll use to kill you if you send him pictures of you in Alistair cosplay. So,
You know what the best part is? I'm pretty sure Alistair is not a Hell of a Boss character. I'm fairly certain it's Has Been Hotel.
I was going to say, I don't even recognize the name, but I haven't finished the show, so you
it's
could
Has
be
Been
just
Hotel.
talking about someone I have not gotten to yet.
Oh,
They're
wow,
related, right?
I'm just now realizing, are those things different things?
They're
I'm
different
Exactly,
things by
right?
the same
Yeah.
people. It's the same
Yeah.
universe,
Oh, okay,
but
okay,
different.
okay.
So everything
I was
is
gonna say,
red
I was
and
like,
black.
Has Been
And-
Hotel is
Yeah.
like an actual show. Hell of a Boss's YouTube exclusive.
Oh, okay.
So
I was gonna say, I've definitely seen both things and just assumed they were
Oh.
the same thing, but I've definitely heard both of those names before.
yeah, I have not watched Has Been Hotel yet.
Means there's a very real chance that Keith David is in Has Been Hotel and not Hell of a Boss, or vice versa.
Probably.
I forgot which one you said.
Hell of a Boss has Zim. That's all that matters.
Hell of a Boss does have Zim.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, here are the attacks for Phantomon. 3 of them are real. 1 of them I made up. Tell me which one I made up for a point. We have Nightmare Shroud, Soul Chopper, Death Sentence, and Diabolic Star.
Death sentence.
Soul Chopper.
Those are fast answers. Mitch, what are you going with?
You're
I
too
feel like
slow.
if I saw Alistair at a con, I would use Death Sentence, but Diabolic Star sounds a little too much like Diabell Starmon.
That does sound similar, which is
Or
crazy. that
Diabell
it's-
Star,
that's
the
real.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
Wow.
There were 3 real attacks, and you have chosen all 3 real attacks. I came up with Nightmare
no.
Shroud. No one gets points.
Now, explain to me how Mitch would do Nightmare Shroud at me.
I can't. You just have to witness it.
All right, I guess I'm dressing
I won't
up,
know
I'm doing
until I do it.
cosplay.
I assume what he
not
does
up
is
to Tyler.
he walks into the convention in a trench coat, exposes himself. There's like a Glock taped to his penis,
No.
and as he becomes erect, he pulls the trigger.
So, have you ever seen Meta Knight's Final Smash in Brawl specifically?
I don't remember it being a Glock on the penis, but go on.
I'll just keep it rated E for everyone. Everyone knows the actual
call
lore
it
of
the
Meta
Glock.
Knight. He keeps a Glock on that dick.
Okay.
So stupid. Go
Anyway, Soul Chopper cuts even the opponent's soul to pieces with its gigantic sickle and chain. Those who suffer this technique have their souls completely annihilated.
Sick.
Checks out.
Death Sentence summons a magic circle of dark power that releases a skull, which itself shoots a dark fog at the enemy. Diabolic Star attacks with a mace at the end of its chain. Very anticlimactic.
Love that.
It's not even a Morning Star. Come on.
These big long descriptions for these other ones, and then it's just, yeah, he just hits you with this little ball.
He's spinning the other side.
Karate chops you.
We're on to round 5 now, the final round of today's Digimon line, and finally, the brand new heckin' Digimon that's been introduced in Digimon Liberator. He is a complete and total edgelord. He belongs on the cover of like a old school metal album, and he looks like this.
This is a magic card. No, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a magic Yu-Gi-Oh card.
This is a Duel Masters card. Yeah, this guy is cool, and he's covered in Bakemon, and that's neat too.
This is the final
is.
boss of Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, this is the Diablo boss. This is
he's the final boss of Shadow the Hedgehog. Quite legitimately looks a lot like whatever the fuck that guy's name was.
I'm here to convince you to play Digimon.
This is my enemy that in my own Shadow the Hedgehog story.
This is my enemy.
I would like you guys to guess what the name is before I give you options, just for fun.
The name is Dark Queen from Sonic the Black Knight.
That looks like a Bayonetta boss. That was in a Sonic game? What the fuck?
That's a Sonic boss, yes.
That one of my favorite Sonic boss fights.
Yeah,
so cool, actually.
It was from the
really
medieval
good.
Sonic game.
Oh, I heard that one was a really quality game. Well, here are your options for the real actual name. Is this Deathmon, Necromon, Spectremon, or Wraithmon?
Probably Deathmon.
I wouldn't be surprised at Deathmon.
I fucking.
Give me Necromon, though. Spice it up.
Okay. Mitch. Looks like you're Googling the answer.
I'm not Googling the answer, but this Yu-Gi-Oh card looks nothing like I thought it did, actually.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
I was looking up Elderlich for anyone who's wondering. It's probably just like Deathmon.
Probably not, though. Nico is crushing, though. It's Necromon. He gets another point.
Oh, okay.
Necromon's fine.
Given him
that's
a
fine,
2-point difference, which means he wins and cannot be caught, if my math is correct.
Good job, buddy. You did it.
Yeah.
I did this for us, Kyle. Bakemon came back, and I had to do something about it.
I'm glad you won
apple
it.
fritters.
Well, if you didn't
this guy.
think this guy looked cool already, the card art will certainly change that, because his cards are both cool as fuck. He's got a regular and a secret rare. Here's his regular card. Holy God.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
shit's
What?
crazy. He is an absolute fucking edgelord. And here's his secret rare, which is even cooler, arguably.
Oh, wow.
He's just shooting Bakemon out at the fucking screen.
He is.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I like the first one better.
I like
seems to be like
the extra stylization of the secret rare, in my opinion. But they were both very good.
The secret rare looks like a like something they went extra hard in for an anime so that they could reuse the animation for his signature attack, you know?
Yeah.
I suppose I could see that.
What is that? What's like? How do you describe the art style of the first one? How do you describe? It's like just like it because it looks like it's like painted.
I guess I
don't
would
know.
just describe it as like good trading card art style, where it's very painterly
cool.
and edgy. And the other one I would describe as well-rendered anime splash art.
I prefer the first one.
That is
I
fair.
actually agree that I prefer the first one very specifically because he has 4 arms.
Yeah.
And I can see in the second one all 4, I think. But the fourth one is just kind of not doing anything. Like, one is extending towards us, one is across his body, like gesturing to the book that one is holding, and then in that little pocket,
He's
there's
holding the
one
sword with
elbow.
that one.
Where's the sword?
It's
Am I
covered
missing
up,
it?
but he is holding
Okay.
it. It's coming
It's
out
just-
across
yeah.
the back. It's just all covered up.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That was the only thing I could think of, but I can't see any of it. So like
No, that is very
just,
fair.
Like the first one, I can't even see the fourth arm, so I don't care as much about it.
Once again, like because of the posing and the angling, it looks like he's going like
I like both card arts. I think both are very cool. Let us know in the comments below which one you prefer. If your answer is both, that's the correct answer. Here's
Like
2
the video if
paragraphs
you-
of lore.
Like
For
the video if you
Necromon.
like the first one, and subscribe if you like the second one.
Or do
don't
both
ever
if you're just like a
subscribe
cool
if
guy.
you don't like the second one.
Dislike the video if you still are breastfed by your mother. Here's the lore
And
for
unsubscribe if you eat French fries at fast food restaurants.
we lost all of our subscribers. Thank you for that one.
Wait. Tyler did it right. Mitch, you did it wrong. That's supposed to generalize to everyone when they tell them to do a bad thing.
Here's the lore for Necromon, a ghost Digimon of the highest class that took in data from various ghosts and horrors on the net. Its characteristic gravestone-like sword, the Grave Blade, is a brutal weapon that brings death to those who touch it, despite being blunt. If it encounters a superior Digimon as it wanders around, it will bring them down by stabbing them with the Grave Blade without making a sound. As such, it takes pleasure in absorbing and consuming the fading data of the Digimon it defeats with the lantern it holds. The data it absorbs with the lantern is recorded in the Necronomicon, the book that it carries in its hand and can be summoned as an apparition during battle. While it possesses the powerful ability to manipulate the dead, it is considerably weak against light and holy power, so it never appears before Digimon that bear such power.
How do you silently stab with a blunt weapon?
With great silent effort.
I think he just isolates them so no one else is around, and if no one's there to hear it when he's beating them over the head Keyblade style, then, you know, it doesn't make a sound if no one can hear it. Age-old
Right, if a tree does
thing.
fall in a forest, will you subscribe?
Nice.
Please subscribe if your name is David Letterman.
I don't think
right
David
this
Letterman's
time.
going to watch the show.
That
exactly,
would be,
you did it right.
No, but can you imagine? That would be.
We find out that like 6 of our subscribers are named David Letterman. There's just, yeah, it's really weird.
Oh
Damn,
my god,
that's crazy. I bet that underneath that mask, Necromon is just David Letterman. That's what he did after retirement. He became a crypt keeper.
I was getting kind of John
unsubscribe.
Stamos vibes.
Okay, I could see that, I suppose.
Sure.
The lantern is definitely Zendaya. Here are the attack options for Necromon. He only has 2 attacks for some reason, not 3. So you only have to pick from 3. And I made up one. If you tell me which one I made up, you get a point. Nico wins no matter what, but I'll just see what happens. Your options are Burial Hades, Soul Striker, and Apparition Legion.
Soul Striker.
Okay?
Burial Hades is weird. I'm choosing that.
Okay.
Probably thinks you're weird too. So.
I mean, I am. Look at me. Takes one to know
Yeah.
one, bitch.
She's not wearing a tie. What a cuck.
I'm tired and lazy. Get off my fucking back.
I'll just pick Apparition Legion.
Cool. Nico has once again seen through my bullshit for a final time tonight. I came up with Burial Hades. Wow. Means Nico super wins. And damn. Nico really loves his ghost Digimon, apparently. You want to
They're
know,
all really super cool. Every single one of them.
especially Soulmon. You want to know what these attacks do before we wrap it up? I sure
suppose
do,
so.
because I actually don't remember what they do. I didn't remember what any of the information on this entire quiz was until I'm looking at it right now. Soul Striker stabs the Grave Blade into its opponent, penetrating their defenses and completely destroying their Digicore. Damn, don't you hate it when you get penetrated and your Digicore gets completely destroyed?
Fuck,
Hard
they
to
ain't
clean
even
up
gonna come
that
back
one.
as an egg.
Just a Thursday.
Yeah. Apparition Legion summons the data of the Digimon it has absorbed as apparitions all at once and annihilates the opponent with an unstoppable army.
Also Thursday. It was a busy Thursday.
I too
That's
enjoy
kind of
watching solo leveling.
It was
I haven't
Thirsty
seen
Thursday.
Solo Loving.
Solo loving?
So me every afternoon.
And that's the lonely Thursdays.
I only solo my level when there's company around. I like to put on a little show.
Wow.
I do it every
Is it
afternoon
solo
except
leveling?
Thursday, where I hang out with my Apparition Legion buddies.
I like to just blast rope and scream, Egris, arise!
No!
And that brings us to the end of another Digimon quiz. Boy, this one sure was a spooky heckin' time. What did y'all learn today?
You'll hate that fucker, Bakemon.
That's rude.
In his hat, too. I hate that hat.
The hat's not Bakemon, the hat is Soulmon.
No. It's horizontally Bakemon. That's what I learned today.
You're dead naming this fucking Soulmon. You can't do that.